If you haven't had an opportunity to watch the season 2 finale of Orphan Black by means which have never yet been tried, stop listening now. Major spoilers. Here we go. First off, I don't know if Rachel is dead. I don't know that. I haven't had an opportunity to go back and watch it for the second time. If I had to guess as of right now, I would say no, because I remember her moving after the pencil that was inside of the fire extinguisher shot out as a weapon. When Sarah pulled that lever, it shot out a projectile object into Rachel's eye, shot into her left eye and hit her, which I believe was on her left-hand side, but she got hit in the eye with a pencil, went through her skull, and it was one of the most graphic, violent things I've ever seen on the show, man. I've seen a lot of stuff, mostly with Helena, but this was absolutely crazy. One of the craziest stunts that they've done, the craziest scenes, but it was brilliant tonight. And then all of a sudden, we get to the end of the episode after this amazing clone dance party to some news that I didn't see coming. And I don't know where we go from here besides going to season 3, which is just going to be insane. I mean, the amount of anticipation as of right now. I need time to fast forward so that we can get to season 3 immediately, like tomorrow. It needs to happen. I would pay a ridiculous amount of money to see that happen as of right now, because it doesn't make any sense, man. There are more clones, and the clones aren't female. The clones are now male. Okay, let me kind of break this down for you, because it's not really hard to explain, but let me just try to I guess show you guys that of how this actually works, okay? So Project Lita was broken up into 2 different companies, I guess you can say, or it could be maybe 3 or 4 different companies, but I think it's obviously more than one. You had Dyad, which dealt with the female clones, and then Military Factions dealt with the male clones. I don't want to spoil who the clone is, but it's important for you to go back and rewatch season 2. And I think that they left clues for us, because there's one male inside of the show that is not like the others. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to ruin it, but it was absolutely the best moment in the entire series, man, when they explain this to us. And the way that they done it tonight, the way that they approached this, I was nervous. I thought that, first off, I thought that everyone on the show was going to die. Let's just go ahead and be honest with that. I thought they were going to just wipe out everybody and just do like a massacre of favorite characters and go for the shocker. Well, they didn't do that. They took out, they took out one that I thought that was actually going to happen, okay? And Duncan, I knew that was going to happen. I wasn't surprised by that at all. I was surprised by the way that he went out. I will say that. And I don't want to spoil that either, okay? But the way that he went out, I thought that someone else would have took him out. Someone that wears a nice suit, coat, and someone that is really professional. I guess you can say that. A business woman of sorts. Business clone woman. I thought she was going to deal with that issue, but she didn't. And the way that he went out was really gangster, to be honest. It was almost like this, like he knew he had, no other option. His back was against the wall. He's facing the firing squad. It's either I, do what Rachel says, or death, or whatever, or I betray, my creation, I guess you can say. And he took a way out. That's all I'm going to say. Then all of a sudden, I didn't see, them going after Rachel. I had no clue, because with Dr. Leakey, they killed Dr. Leakey off, and I didn't see it coming. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, well, if they kill Dr. Leakey, they're not going to touch Rachel. I know that they do have this, this, I guess you can say, female version of Dr. Leakey, and I forgot her name, because she's just kind of brand new to the show. But, I thought that they would, keep Rachel and just kind of have like this female empowerment type thing going on, but they didn't. And it was just clever, man. What they, managed to do tonight was really successful, man, in the execution of a season finale. It's very rare that you see a season finale that has you on a roller coaster of ups and downs, and it rode it, the first 5 minutes, it was like a roller coaster. You get inside the roller coaster, you sit down, they buckle you in, or they lock you in, secure you in. That's that. They begin, your ride, man. It begins. You're either going to go up or you're going to start down and then go up, or however you want to do it. But it was just like a roller coaster, man. You're riding those waves, in those waves of emotions, man. And then all of a sudden, you get the clone dance party, which was absolutely brilliant because it looks so real. The technology, the special effects, the way that this show approaches these clones. You were like, whoa, man, I can't be any happier right now. They made you actually smile and just enjoy, Orphan Black. You was like, wow, this is probably the best moment in television. I said it's 2014's, best television moment is the clone dance party. That was it, period, man. And then all of a sudden, they take you from there, and then they drop this bomb on you. This bomb that, the clones that you have, I guess, who come to respect and love and know, there's more of them now. So now, more than ever, the safety of the clones that you care about is going to be jeopardized because you don't know how the other clones, the male clones, are going to react. Okay, we understand that there are some, how do you want to say it? There's a crazy female clone, okay, with Helena. And we've seen how, then you had the Russian, you had the German, you had all these different clones that reacted differently. Some of them were violent. The ones that we're left with are, one is unstable, one is dying, one is fragile. Do you see what I'm saying? And then now, the person that they chose, like I said, I don't want to spoil who it is, but the person that they selected, the personality of this clone, or the possibility of how this clone, this male who is the clone, the way that he's been acting since we first saw him, he's unstable already. And that's the form that you're able to see. That's the form that's out in the public. That's the form that is not locked inside of a military base, that is not forced to train, that is not free. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened. And it's very, very tough, man. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. Some of the best lines, man, of tonight, real quick, because I'm about to end the podcast, guys. I don't want to keep you here too long. I can recite pi to 6,000 places. That was said by Duncan. Let me see. What is another one? Let me see. Trying to get some more. Bureaucracy, man, by Dr. Nealon. We would like to harvest your eggs by Dr. Nealon. Let me see, who's another one? I'm just kind of reading off of my Twitter feed for a second, man. And oh yeah, my name is Sarah Manning, and this is my unconditional surrender. I mean, there's a lot of different ones that I like, but those are kind of the ones that really like stand out there. And it's kind of cool, man. Really, really good. Last one, man, I'll give this to, this is from Rachel. She was crying, and then she yelled out, "You can't leave me again." And I was referring to Duncan. And just kind of cool to see kind of an emotional side from her, and it's really, really good. Let me see. Would you like to do a science experiment? That was kind of cool, man. And then, science is always fun with clones. That was pretty dope. Let me see. Steamy potatoes. Clones only tonight. That was really good. I'm pretty sure you guys know who that was. Those fits. I think that's pretty much it, guys. 10 out of 10 stars, man. This entire season of Orphan Black has been perfect for me. This is the highest rated season and series of 2014, man. Once again, Orphan Black delivers, man. A perfect season again. That's 2 years in a row. And we understand why, you know, Tatiana gets these awards and why she's finally being recognized, because this show's high standard is something to, I guess you could say, a threat to the industry, because the rest of these studios need to rise to the occasion, okay, in order to compete with Orphan Black. It's television on a different level. It's never been done before, and you just have to really enjoy and love and appreciate the fact that if you were a member of the Clone Club from the beginning, and you look at where we are now, you just have to say season 3 is going to be mind-blowing. You really, really have to just appreciate that, guys. I'm out of here. Thanks again for listening. Comment. I want to know your comments, man. Try not to spoil on the comments, but if you have to, go ahead and do it, and I'm probably going to be doing the same thing, man. If you didn't get a chance to watch this finale, stay off the internet, because it's going to ruin your experience, man. I'll be talking about this again, and I'll upload some more also. Thanks again for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. And follow me on Twitter, man. I'll be having some good stuff happening pretty soon, man. We're out here.